That was kind of
That scared the hell out of me. Anyway,
yo, that's clipped.
I was about to make a
that
good
is
point.
clipped.
We're playing that. That's probably the intro. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Season 3 finale of the Right Bench Podcast. I'm Charlie.
I'm James.
Season 3, episode 23. 23 episodes, 23 weeks, I think. Maybe 24.
Yeah.
And a lot of fun, a lot of good times. And we're here at the end of the football season.
It's kind of wild.
The whole football season. And we went a long time. It's a trek. We said at the start it was going to be a long, hard trek, and it was. Next season's going to be a lot less of a burden, I think.
Yeah, it was still fun. We brought out guests. We did a lot of recapping stuff. We brought in some new segments. I think there was a lot of good things that happened in this season. I think it was fun. I think we made a lot of upgrades. I think we got a lot better. So I think it was great.
Next season, expect the best season you've ever seen.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Season 4.
I don't know. This season was really good. Season 4 is a little tougher because it's not football.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're going to be doing different stuff. We're probably going to bring a couple guests on, not as many, and just doing different
fun.
stuff. Have more, because we figured out that when we did actual fun stuff, we got more views than when we did just like recapping games.
More relaxed.
Yeah.
Laid back.
And less notes, which is way more fun for us. All right.
For sure.
Except for me, because I write down everything I say.
That is true.
Yeah. So, Super Bowl recap, recent rundown. Slim Margins is coming back in a new segment. You'll have to wait till the end to figure that out.
It is back.
So, Super Bowl 59, the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22, and we're going to have 3 takeaways, one from each team, or 2 from the game if you have 2 from the same team, and then 1 for the whole league in general, whole season. Is that what you have?
I do. That's exactly what I have. You want me to go?
You start with the Chiefs. You can go.
I think the first thing that I have is is it over for the Chiefs? Is it over? Is the dynasty going to continue? Because this is the worst I've ever seen Patrick Mahomes play in a playoff game. It is, right? And he is dominant, right? But even when he played Brady, he looked so much better. And in the Super Bowl, he did not play great.
I'll play a little devil's advocate. Like, these interceptions weren't terrible. Like, the one that Cooper DeJean, I look back, wasn't great.
No.
I don't know what he was trying to do. But the second one, when he threw to Zach Bond, like, his O-lineman ran into him. Like, he had a guy open, and his O-lineman ran into him, and so he had his back there. Like, that's not on him.
Yeah.
But the other one, it wasn't great. It was not a good game for Patrick Mahomes.
But I think the whole thing for that is just the entire storyline of this game was that Philly's defense was truly amazing. I mean, they were able to stifle Patrick Mahomes, which is very hard to do. He is the best quarterback in the league. He is. Vic Fangio barely ever calls blitzes, and he didn't do it in that game.
They still got pressure.
Pretty much ever. So they won their one-on-ones on the line, and the corners played an amazing game. And we could talk about Cooper DeJean, we could talk about Quinyon Mitchell. Darius Slay had a good game. You barely ever saw him because the ball didn't go to him very often because he was playing such good defense. But the way that Vic Fangio coaches this defense to just play one-on-one ball and risk it, because they've been so elite at doing that this entire year. Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, and then Josh Sweat was the main guy who did so good in the Super Bowl. It would have been up for that MVP award, or he probably was. But no, just
Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl MVP. It went to Hurts.
There's no need to blitz when you're the Eagles right now.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Josh Sweat, and whoever the other edge guy is. Nolan Smith. It's nuts. Is that all you have?
Yeah. I got a little bit more, but
for the Eagles or for the.
I got a little bit about Jalen Hurts, but that's
alright. That's for the Eagles. We're talking about the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So I said the Chiefs beat themselves. Now, what I said last week, I'll give them credit. They did not let Saquon Barkley beat them. He ran for 2.3 yards per carry.
Yeah. He did not play a great game.
But they also turned the ball over 4 times. That's a fumble, 2 interceptions, and a turnover on downs. And that's just giving Philly good field goal position. And they give him 6 points on the pick 6 by Cooper DeJean. And the defense actually played good. Like, the Chiefs defense played solid.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't terrible. But they got such bad field position every time because of all the turnovers. I mean, Jalen Hurts 17 for 22, 221 and an interception. That's mediocre.
I mean, he ran all over him.
He ran for 11 for 72. It's not even 7 yards a carry.
No.
And then Saquon ran for 2.3. So, overall solid
25 carries. Wild.
Also a solid defensive performance from the Chiefs, but all of the times they beat themselves, whether it's the bad timing by the defense or the good field position by the turnovers. Crazy. And I also want to say, Mahomes played bad, but the coaching in this game I feel like could have been better, especially play calling. 7 rushes for 24 yards, excluding Mahomes for the Chiefs. The entire team. Without Mahomes, 7 rushes for 24 yards. Mahomes was 4 for 25. So they had 11 total rushes on the game, and 4 of them were scrambles.
Yeah. I mean, when you cannot run the ball in the Super Bowl, especially against the Eagles, who are so good against the pass, when you cannot run the ball, it is insanely hard to win.
Like, I understand that it was, they're getting their butts blown out, but, like, I'm sorry, you still gotta run the ball a little more, like, if you want to win. Come on.
It was weird. Coming out in the second half, like...
they're getting the brakes blown off of them. That's what I wanted to come up with.
Brakes blown off of them. I mean, I've heard it before.
Yeah, I'm working that into the...
Not from a youngin'.
We're working that into the bag here. Sorry.
In the word bag?
Into the podcast bag. Into the podcast bag.
The podcast bag. It's just your bag, though. It's not mine, right?
No, it's like my own bag. Like, it's like basketball bag.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about Jalen Hurts a little bit. We have to stop doubting Jalen Hurts because now he is a Super Bowl champ. He went to a Super Bowl 2 years ago. I talked about this a little bit last week, that he now was more poised. He came in and he played a very good game. He did. Yeah. He played a calm game. He played well in the pocket. He was able to scramble. He looked like a veteran guy back there. He looked like the better quarterback the entire night, and he was. But 2 years ago, he lost by 3 to this team that was better then. It's gotten worse now, and then he killed him in this Super Bowl. We got to stop doubting Jalen Hurts. Now, the team around him, the team that they built, is incredible. They did a really good job.
Don't talk about that too much. Yeah, don't talk about that too much.
I won't. But he is a Super Bowl champ, and whatever you want to say about Jalen Hurts, whether you think he's top 10, top 5, or not even close to that, we got to respect. He's been to 2 Super Bowls, and he now has won one. And Philly is the best team in the NFC now.
God, I'm so glad we're not talking about the Chiefs winning. Right.
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm glad to.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Hurts did what he had to do. I'm suffering from kind of a sore throat here today, so bear with me, guys. Anyway, I said this Eagles team had no weakness, period. Yeah. They're strong at every single position. You can't name a weakness on the Eagles team, period. They had overcame the passing woes late in the season and in the playoffs, but they overcame that. 17 for 22 for 221, and then they passed it really well against Washington as well. They had the top defense in the NFL. Crazy after they had the worst defense last year. They already had a historic rushing attack, like I said, with the passing. Finally getting back up to speed. And they had great coaching, right? Kellen Moore, Vic Fangio, Nick Sirianni, just getting the guys going. He's such an good emotional coach. And they found
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hello, sorry.
Whoa!
Sorry, did I say the S word?
I don't know.
I did not. Maybe it hurt. I kind of slur my words sometimes. Anyway.
That was kind of
that scared the hell out of me. Anyway.
Yo, that's clipped.
I was about to make a
That is clipped.
We're playing that. That's probably the intro. Anyway. The Eagles found a way to win each playoff game that they had. All in different ways, though. Which is this shows how this team had no weaknesses. They could do it in every single way. You go back to the Packers game. It's kind of a defensive game. The defense grinded it out and won the game. Then they played the Rams, which is last drive, got to make a stop. You made a stop. Then you had the Commanders, just offensive onslaught, shootout. You won it easy. And then this game just a blowout. So that just shows, speaks to their fullness as a team, being able to win every single way. And yeah, that's all I have until my next one about the whole league.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think I was surprised by the outcome of the Super Bowl. I really was. I thought that Patrick Mahomes was going to come to play. I thought the coaching was going to be better for Kansas City, but they didn't score in the first half. The Chiefs did not score in the first half, and they pretty much had 6 points the whole game. If we're talking about regular time, the other points were in garbage.
And Mahomes had 100 passing yards.
Yeah, I mean it was a stat pad for sure.
And 1 touchdown.
Yeah, it was.
And Worthy had 3 yards, and then he ended with.
I mean, look at his stats. He threw for 250 and 3, and he rushed for 25. He looked like he played good. 21 for 32. You take out the interception, he looked like he played good. He stat padded at the end. The Eagles really won this game 40-6. It was pure domination.
Kenny Pickett going in was mad disrespectful.
That's crazy. That is in the Super Bowl. Kenny Pickett going in,
and then they actually tried, and they went for 4th down.
Yeah,
love it.
Well, I mean, it was yeah.
Yeah, so Worthy got a 24-yard pass from Mahomes.
I mean, and that's with 34 seconds left in the third quarter.
So that made it 34-6. That was the first.
They almost did not score in the first 3 quarters.
And then it was a 7-yard pass from Mahomes to Hopkins. And then, so he did score. He did something.
Yeah, I remember when D-Hop.
And then the deep ball at the end in garbage time.
Yeah, which literally no one was watching the game anymore.
Yeah, I was listening on the radio.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Anyway, can we shout out James for winning the Super Bowl square?
I did. I won $250, guys.
He's gonna waste on shoes.
Dude, I almost won 500.
Oh, I know.
If Xavier Worthy didn't score that touchdown that we were just talking about in the third, if he would have just done it in the fourth, 30 seconds later, I would have won $500. But I won $250. I'm gonna probably spend it.
You only won $250.
What should I spend it on?
Like gas when you can drive.
Nah, we spend it on shoes.
Canes? Like what?
Nah, shoes.
Yeah, you're weird. All right,
Shoes. What should I buy, guys?
invest in the stock market.
Should I spend all of it on one shoe? Should I?
Well,
Buy like
if
two
you're
shoes.
going for it, well, it depends on what you want.
I'm gonna get some 4s, I think.
Depends.
Yeah.
Jordan 4s.
That's what 4s are.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I'm not a big shoe
Nah,
guy.
I'm gonna get a 4 wheel.
Anyway, I'm gonna get into my. I think I was really proud of myself for thinking of this big whole NFL season. Like I thought about this a few times.
Dang, I did too. I feel like we might have the same one.
Probably not. But I thought about this a few times where I said the NFL has more talent than ever. Is that what you said?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's like I thought about like so many awesome guys and so many awesome teams and franchises and coaches will not win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Think about it. I wrote them down. Mahomes in Kansas City obviously already had theirs. But they're going to win more probably. Josh Allen in Buffalo, Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, Philly and Hurts, Jaden Daniels in the Commanders, Caleb Williams in the Bear. I put Cincinnati. That's the Bears. C.J. Stroud in the Texans, Jared Goff in the Lions, Lamar in Baltimore, Justin Herbert in the Chargers, Bo Nix in the Broncos, Jordan Love in the Packers, and Brock Purdy in the 49ers, with so many other current talents and future talents that could pop up out of nowhere. Obviously, future guys getting drafted. This is nuts. I just named like almost half the league of amazing quarterbacks paired with good coaches that can actually make a run.
Yeah.
Plus all the other talented quarterbacks that could get great coaches in the future. Plus all the guys that to get drafted soon.
But most likely, half of those guys, probably 3/4 of those guys, will never win the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
like at least a half, probably if not more. No, at least like
That's what I was saying, like 3/4.
about 3/4 of them probably
Yeah.
won't win a Super Bowl. And you throw in like a Rams can make a run one year, you never know, because Sean McVay is so good. And Jags, the new head coach, maybe like him and Trevor Lawrence, like so much to it's crazy. It's kind of upsetting. Like all these guys are gonna be nowhere in history because they don't have the Super Bowl when they're so talented.
Crazy. My one takeaway from this entire year, and I kind of said it like after I saw some of the rookies playing well, it's one guy can truly change your franchise. Rebuilds can be a lot faster than you think in the NFL. I mean, the main storyline this year was Jaden Daniels, right? Led the Commanders to, obviously, really good record. And then he won 2 games in the playoffs, got to the NFC Championship as a rookie, played out of his mind. But another guy, Bo Nix, as a rookie this year,
Caleb Williams
took the Broncos to another level. Now, Caleb Williams had really good stats. He played well. There was a bunch of other problems. Kept getting sacked.
Caleb Williams is he would be a really good quarterback.
I agree.
No doubt about
He
that.
just needs an offensive line, right?
And he's got the coach, and he's got Dennis Allen's over there now.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, he has a
They will
good
be
coaching
good.
staff. He has a way to win, and one guy can change your franchise, and it can be in 1 and 2 years. Bo Nix played himself into the playoffs. He got himself into the playoffs. It was him alone and him and Sean Payton
Yeah.
doing this. Like, he got the Broncos into the playoffs last year. We didn't think it was going to be close. We thought Bo Nix was a bad pick. One guy can change a franchise. In additions, we can talk about
Why do we think Bo Nix was a bad pick when he's like Drew Brees?
It's
2.0
true.
with Sean
It is,
Payton.
it
You're
is.
so dumb.
It is. But Sam Darnold going to Minnesota and being incredible.
I didn't even write them.
Getting the ball to Justin Jefferson. Saquon Barkley
Yeah,
as an addition in the offseason.
The Vikings will be good. I didn't even write them.
You think the Vikings are going to be good?
But like,
They're not going to keep Sam Darnold.
whoever their quarterback is in the next few years, they will be very good.
It'll be JJ.
Yeah,
He's gonna play as well.
He's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be really good. But like Saquon Barkley in the offseason literally took the Eagles to a Super Bowl. Like, I mean, that was the one addition in the offseason that put them right over the edge.
Yeah.
It was Saquon Barkley. One guy can change your franchise from below all the way up top, but it can also change for the bad, right? Kirk Cousins did not have a good year. Aaron Rodgers in the last 2 years has been horrible. He got hurt in 4 plays last year, and he was horrible this year. And then Jim Harbaugh as a coach is another guy. Just coaches in general can do that too. So one guy can change your franchise, and rebuilds can be a lot faster than we think.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool because I looked at like a bunch of the teams this year, and the fact that like it got him over the edge by this one addition or this one rookie or this one coach, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Like Chargers football was fun to me to watch this year.
Yeah, it was great.
Like Jim Harbaugh did a great job.
Yeah, and Herbert, he like unlocked Herbert a little bit.
He did? Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to take this opportunity to say our audio is cut out about 5 times now. So even if you've been listening to audio for a while now, now James is way louder than me on audio instead of video. So sorry about that.
Yeah.
So that's already another thing that's terrible. because you want to hear me, of course.
Oh yeah.
And like it keeps cutting out, and you don't get all like the sound effects and looking at our faces.
Yeah,
And
well,
if you take season 4 as a time to switch, okay?
it's
Move
fact.
to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the comments.
Okay, we don't usually
And-
do this often, but
And like
we
be
appreciate
there
it.
because YouTube is going to be such a much better experience. I'm telling you right now. Do it. You will not regret it. You don't need an account or anything for all you old people.
Yeah, that is true. You do not.
All right.
There's old people watching our stuff.
Like my grandparents and your grandparents
That's true.
and some other sports
Shout-
fans out there.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, of course. All right, what do we
All
got
right.
next?
We got Reese right now. Let's cue the music.
The Eagles beat the Chiefs to win Super Bowl 59. The Saints hire Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore as their head coach. He'll be the youngest head coach in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers will not be returning to the Jets next year. Mark Williams fails the Lakers physical and the trade falls through. He's back on the Hornets. Kevin Durant became the 8th player ever to reach 30,000 career points. Trae Young and Kyrie Irving replaced Giannis and Anthony Davis in the All-Star game. The new format All-Star game is this Sunday. Nick Pivetta signs with the Padres, and Alex Bregman signs a 3-year, $120 million with the Red Sox. He got his bag.
Oof.
And those opt out after 1 year, so it could be like a quick stop. James, quick recent rundown today. Who will win the Super Bowl next year?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
I couldn't think of anything. There's nothing that happened.
The Mark Williams thing, by the way, is crazy.
Yeah, he's an injury-prone guy.
I know, it's just weird.
Happened with Correa.
What?
Happened with Carlos Correa. It was a signing.
Really?
Like the
I
Mets
don't remember that.
signed him and
The
then failed his
Mets?
physical,
I did not know that.
and then he got way less money from the go back to the Twins. You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
I think the Giants
I don't
did.
remember
The
that.
Giants may have signed him too.
Maybe
Yeah.
I like remember it when it happened, but I don't remember it now.
I think the Giants and the Mets each reportedly signed him, and then he failed physicals / fell through and stuff.
I am going to go with a.
You just need to win. I don't care who you.
You know what? Let's.
I think Commanders are 2 years away.
I think we're finally
2
gonna
years
get the Bills Super Bowl.
I was gonna say the same.
I think it's gonna be Bills or Lions.
Bills
I think
or Lions,
That would
yeah.
be my two choices.
I was supposed to say the same
it's also
thing.
who I want to see.
Bills versus Lions would be awesome, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, I honestly wouldn't be too mad at the Commanders or Bengals either.
I really do want Josh to get one.
Yeah, I do. I want Burrow to get one too, man. He
For
needs
sure,
to.
but that he could be one of those players who truly is like
Yeah, I'm scared for him,
gets
man.
their rookie or gets their second year and never gets back.
I'm scared for him, man. The
It's so
AFC is
hard.
so good. The AFC is so good. I just named all these guys. Like I'm scared. Really
I mean,
bad for
shout
Burrow.
out to the Chiefs. Like I know that there's a lot of people who do not like the Chiefs, but they went 15-2 this year and made it through the hardest
Yeah.
conference in football.
For
That's
sure.
insanely
Shout out
hard
to the
do.
Chiefs. Absolutely.
Speaking of the AFC, I guess.
I mean, man, I'm scared for Burrow. Like
Yeah,
actually, I might be scared for Jaden soon. I don't know.
it
Man,
is
they'll
his
probably
rookie
win one.
year, bro.
They'll probably win one, but
It is
still,
his rookie year.
Think about it. Like,
Well, yeah, a bunch
Those
of quarterbacks
guys.
don't win Super Bowls.
I'm scared for Jordan Love for sure.
Jordan Love ain't gonna win
Yeah,
one.
Brock Purdy won't win one probably. Scared for CJ Stroud for sure. He should win
I
one,
think
but
they
he
could do
won't.
it. I think they could do
They
it.
could. Like all these guys could do it. Burrow could do it next year.
I think CJ Stroud's got
There
a better
goes again.
chance.
There goes the audio again. Sorry.
I think CJ Stroud's got a better chance than Jordan Love.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Jordan Love.
Lamar's probably never gonna win one.
No, he's gonna. I truly think out of all those AFC quarterbacks, he will never win one.
Yeah, and I mean
Never.
like it's crazy. Caleb Williams. I think they'll get one.
Oh, that's random.
I think
Yeah.
they'll get one in like 10 years.
I mean, there's a lot of time.
Yeah. All right.
Same thing.
Alex
with me.
Bregman was really good. Are you a Red Sox fan? Officially.
I am. That is my that is my pick. I am a Red Sox
Yeah.
fan. I cheered for the Cubs last year, but that was mainly just because of Cody Bellinger. But I am a Red Sox fan pretty much. So I have been most of my life, but I haven't been like a true diehard fan.
Yeah, they definitely jumped up on my hierarchy. Maybe second.
I love Devers. I love Bogarts. Bogarts is like one of my favorite players. David Ortiz is my favorite player
Yeah.
ever,
Okay.
and I love Xander Bogarts, but he left.
Subject to change for later, but I think the Red Sox are my second favorite team because I'm a big
Okay.
Jerry Duran guy. I'm a big Trevor Story guy.
Oh,
There's a name.
he still plays.
He's
When he hurt last
He
year.
was hurt last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tyler O'Neill's still on that team, but I like him. I like Devers. Obviously, love Bregman. Probably my favorite LSU player to ever. Probably maybe my favorite player in the MLB. Maybe behind Bryce Harper.
Okay.
So the Phillies are number 1. Red Sox number 2.
So where's Devers go now? So is
So
Bregman gonna go to
Bregman's
short?
gonna go to second. Bregman's gonna go
second.
most likely. He's got an injury. Like he had to get it was like in his elbow. He had to get surgery on,
Gotcha.
and he said he was willing to go to second. But he'll probably move back once Devers. They inevitably move Devers to first or DH.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think you're gonna
'Cause
move him to DH midway through the season.
Devers is abysmal at third.
Yeah.
And then you got Casas at first.
Yeah, he's young, right? Really young.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's go slim margins now. This
All right.
I'm really happy with my numbers. I'll start you off.
Mine are pretty hard this week. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well you can just keep blaming me and make me lose.
It's not like there's some that you should be able to get like right on the money,
Okay.
and then there's some that like
You said last week.
you gotta be like you gotta have ball knowledge for.
All right. So I think this is gettable for you because I'm nice. So this is gettable for you.
Okay.
7 numbers, guy. We're changing it to 25.
It was hard last week.
Yeah.
It really was.
We're
Because if you get one
it was
wrong,
2 weeks
it's
ago.
over.
But we're
2
changing it to 25 to try to make it easier to win. This is definitely gettable at 25.
Okay.
Right? Mike Trout's jersey number.
27. I think 27.
The current amount of Big Ten schools. Quick, you can't count.
18.
The size of an opening day MLB roster.
Oh, there's no chance.
Get close. It's all about having ball knowledge here.
I mean, I would assume it's in the 60s, 70s.
Just whoa, way down. No, sir.
It's less than that.
Way less than that.
Uh,
I'm not even gonna let you do that.
Wait, so the starting is like starting 9, and then you got like let's say like 20 pitchers, and then you probably got another. All right, I'll go like 35.
Current NFL teams with no Super Bowl. This is the one that was said on my video.
Ooh,
Just
that's tough. With no Super Bowl.
No Super Bowl
well,
win.
The Bengals is one.
There's like 4 that haven't made it, and 12 that.
The Bengals never won one. They never won one. They did?
I don't know.
No.
No, I just said the word. Said it by
Yeah,
accident.
no, Bengals.
You didn't hear me just say the answer?
No.
Okay, keep going.
Steelers.
If you get it right,
have
we're
won.
gonna have an asterisk if you get this one right. Say a number.
I'll go 7.
No asterisk there. Hawks' current win total.
The
Atlanta Hawks.
Oh shoot!
I thought this was so good. I was so happy with it.
that's a really good
I was-
number.
I was
It's in
trying
the- It's in the 20s.
I know you have like ultimate NBA ball knowledge, so I was like, let me pick a win total that's super obscure, like right in the middle.
It's the most mid. It's one
It's
of
so-
the
yeah.
mid teams.
I thought this was so good.
I'll go. They're in the East, but they're one of those teams who've won like 27.
27.
I'm gonna go 27 wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're like 27. 20.
James Harden's career points per game.
Oh, there's no chance we're able to get that. This is his entire career.
Entire career.
Okay, so his 30,
I mean, they may have played since
mean,
yesterday.
in Houston, you know, he
And there's no
averaged-
rounding needed here.
He averaged like 35.
There was no
it's,
rounding.
It's
It
a
was
clean number.
Clean number. It was made me happy.
I mean, he's now better, but the last like 5 years before that wasn't great. I'm gonna go. It's probably in the low 20s. I would assume maybe mid 20s. I'll go at a smooth like 24 points per game.
You definitely have a chance to win it here, James.
Okay.
NFL players with 10 plus sacks last year. Say
How many
doozy.
were there?
How many players were there?
I know it was Myles Garrett did
no,
it.
total sacks above. Nah.
I know Myles Garrett did it. I know T.J. Watt did it.
You're not going to be able to count them. Just say a number.
It's that many.
Guess a number.
I'll go with 9.
It's been close, James. Very close. All right, Mike Trout's jersey number. You said 27. It was 7. No.
What?
It was. I thought it was like 76, but it was 27.
Okay. I was about to say that was probably easy.
Current Big Ten schools. 18. You said is 18.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you were.
I thought it was
good.
18 to 20. Like that was it was
Yeah,
one.
I
of
thought
those.
you got like 16. Size of an opening day MLB roster was 26. That actually surprised me.
Dang.
It
That
goes,
is low.
it goes up to 28 later in the season, so that's why I said opening
That's
day.
still low. 28?
Yeah,
That
it
feels
said
like,
max of 14 pitchers.
it feels like there's
Think about it,
so
though.
many people in the dugout.
So these are max
Yeah.
of 14 pitchers. So you have 12 players, 3 off the bench or 4 off the bench.
Yeah, but like you got people in the dugout, and then you got people in like the.
There's not that many players in the dugout.
It just looks like there is, I guess, when they're all like.
Oh, they're all
standing
bunch of all the
there.
workers. Like,
It just looks like it.
All right.
Yeah.
so you're 9 off now.
Dang, it's low.
NFL teams with no Super Bowl. You said 7. It was 12. I literally said it. And you still didn't get it.
12. Holy.
Hawks current win total. You said 27. It was 26.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty good.
James Harden's career points per game. You said 24. It was 24.
Yes, go.
So,
Dude, I had to like think
you
through
need
that
to
one.
get within 10 here to win.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
NFL players with 10 plus sacks in 2024. You said 9. It was 17. You win.
It was 17,
It was 17.
but I won. Wait, how
You
many?
won. So that's 9, 17, 18, 23. Good win.
23.
I thought that was really good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
You got in your
The
bag
opening,
there.
dude. I did the Harden one.
That was you
The
got in your
Harden one.
bag.
I'm pretty. I'm
Dude, like-
and Atlanta.
If you had said like 28 for Mike Trout, 16, and then 23, you lose.
Well, yeah, I knew Mike Trout's though.
Okay.
I got ball knowledge like that.
All right.
All right, yeah, this is gonna be pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, yeah,
Compared to
you're
yours,
terrible
it's
friend.
pretty- I don't know. I just did them pretty quick, and I just thought about a bunch of different sports, and just like the first player that came
Did
to
you
my
put
mind.
anything that's like,
or, like, the
not
first-
that I don't know anything about again? Put sports I don't know anything about again.
No, I mean it's the main.
You put,
It's the main 4 sports.
Hockey.
Yeah.
You put hockey,
But it's
bro.
like the easiest
That's
hockey
so
question. It's the
stupid.
easiest hockey question of all time. I promise.
Yeah,
you.
there's no. I thought about that, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna be a good friend this day.
All right, LeBron James total All-Star games.
20.
Okay. Garrett Cole's strikeouts total last year.
Okay. 200 is like really good. He was hurt for a little bit, I
He
think.
was.
Ooh, this is really high numbers are no fun.
I mean, I'll let you know that like he didn't have his greatest year last year, obviously,
Yeah, I'll say like
and he was hurt a lot.
117. No, 130. 130.
130.
Yeah.
Dodgers entire team payroll last year. You just got to
What?
get it by the one, like the
By the
million.
millions?
Yeah.
Oh my god, but you're so high numbers like this.
I mean, we talk about this like every single
Payroll?
episode. We talk about the Dodgers payroll.
So 26 players, right?
oh come on, bro. I mean, we've talked about this.
No, I mean, yeah, we haven't looked at the number. I'll
Yeah,
say
it's
like,
pretty hard looking back on it. I'm sorry, boys.
yeah, this is terrible. Okay, I'll
You
say,
just gotta have ball knowledge. Get in
I'll
your bag.
say, $37 million. Is that bad?
The entire team payroll.
Yeah, is that bad? 37 million. Okay.
The entire team's
$70
payroll.
million.
The entire team's payroll.
Bro, the freaking Phillies payroll is like 200 something. So like, but they're a little small market team. 70's like, it's like the Rays,
Wait, if the Phillies are 200 something,
and they're like one of the biggest market top 5.
they're 200.
They're like
How much?
high
200
twos,
what?
low threes.
200 what?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
K?
No, 200 million
You just said 70 million.
for the Tigers.
I said the Dodgers.
Oh, you said the Dodgers? Oh, that makes more sense.
That's crazy.
I was thinking Tigers. Sorry.
I'm about to say like
Sorry. Last year.
30 million.
Last year.
Yeah.
$370 million.
Jesus Christ.
Is that bad?
You already lost. but
Yeah, well, because you're
it's
such
alright.
a terrible
It's alright,
friend.
let's just
Like,
test the
you
ball
can't make
now.
them so high.
Alright,
Like, that's so
well,
dumb.
I mean, bruh, come on.
I have
come
to get
on.
within 25, and you're making like. Alright, I'm putting in like
Good point.
total games in NBA season.
These are like lower.
Alright, next week total games in NBA season. It's like 100,000, and you have to get it right.
Easy.
Total, no, like all the teams combined.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have to do 82 times 32. 30.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna do that, of course. And then you have to divide it by 2 because 2 teams play in every game. Stupid.
Bruh. Okay. Michael Jordan's jersey number.
23.
Okay. That was the gimme. Total NHL teams.
And there's a lot. Say 36. I'm pretty sure I'm right. 36. Damn it.
NFL teams with blue in the logo.
Oh my god!
I thought that was a funny one. I came up with this on my own.
13.
Okay.
I feel like I'm close there. I feel like that
De'Aaron Fox's jersey number.
on the Spurs.
Yep.
It's like one
Just got
digit.
traded.
It's like 1 digit. 3.
Okay, well CP3's on the team, so I'm gonna let you change that.
Okay. So was it 3 like on the Kings? Do you know?
He was 5 on the Kings. It's a different number.
1.
Well,
Wemby.
Wemby, where's
Shit. Okay. 7. No. 6. 6.
Okay. I'm just gonna let you know it was a pretty bad performance.
That was
Yeah,
it?
That was 7. Yep.
Oh my God.
It's a pretty bad performance.
Yeah, because you're so mean.
I'm not gonna count them up because it was really bad. You lost it on 2.
Yeah,
You
well,
also
because
on Garrett
next
Cole
time you gotta be a little nicer.
I'll be nicer. I'll be a
Season
lot
4,
nicer.
we're changing.
I'll be a lot nicer.
Wait, I
LeBron
was nice to you.
James. LeBron James All-Star games. You said 20. It's 21.
20. Okay, I was between 20 and 21.
Garrett Cole strikeouts last year. You said 130. He had 99 strikeouts.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're so mean.
Dodgers entire team payroll last year. It was 266 million. You said 370.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it would be higher. I guess Otani only got like $2 million.
Yeah. Michael Jordan's jersey number. You said 23. It was 23.
Yeah,
NHL teams. You said 36. There's only 32.
Okay.
NFL teams with blue in the logo. You said 13. There's 15.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a pretty good one. And De'Aaron Fox's jersey number. He used to be 5. He now changes to 4 because his
4.
wife played at Texas Tech.
So So I was within 2.
And she wore 4. And back to Texas, you were within 2. You did good in the last 4.
Yeah, because they were real questions. All right.
But yeah, you sold it on that number 2.
Okay.
It's all right.
No, I'll remember this. Don't worry. You're not winning next
I
time.
I thought I'm on the fly, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Like
you won.
Well, I did like. Well, I had to add some hard ones because the last 4 is what I did.
This took me like maybe 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, I did the last 4 in like a minute, and then I was like, oh, I gotta add a harder one, and I'm like, Dodgers payroll. We always talk about it. I would have guessed like $250 million. Like if I that's what I guessed before I looked it up.
Okay.
So I thought it wouldn't be that hard, and then the Garrett Cole
so you would have been within what 17, and then you would have lost.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So let's.
That's a good point.
Unless they're like easy high numbers, we're not doing all that.
All right, I got you.
Like, that's no.
Just L ball knowledge.
None of mine were over 30.
Yeah, L ball knowledge.
My highest number was 27.
You just need to lock in, bro.
27 was my highest number.
Yeah,
It was Mike Trout's jersey number.
You just gotta lock in.
No, I just. Okay, new segment. You might have seen this somewhere. We're doing sports wavelength.
So much fun, bro.
So we have 2 rounds each. So we're gonna kind of move quick. So we're not gonna do a lot of thinking
Why not?
because we have 2 rounds each.
Oh.
Okay. I'll start you off. Close your eyes. This is the number. If you're on audio, you're a loser. Okay. You can open your eyes.
Okay.
Start questions.
Okay. You know what, Charlie? Let's give me a player on the Philadelphia Eagles. So 10 is the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson. Okay.
I don't know.
One of the best O linemen. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be the best. Might be the second best on the O line. So in his position group, it's pretty.
Oh,
important.
I should have changed it. Shoot.
It's pretty important. I'm probably at like a 6 or 7 right now.
Oh shoot! I had a better one. I should have said.
Hey, it's alright. You can't now.
Yeah, I can. Sorry.
Give me a NFL logo.
Can I look at him?
Yeah, go ahead. Like just the look of the logo. That's a good question.
That's solid. You can't look. Go away.
Oh, I can't look at the.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could think of the logo in my head.
Yeah, I know. But you can't compare them to the other teams.
That's true.
Let's see.
Wait, are you trying to get me to? I'm trying
to get you to say the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say these logos all suck.
Like a 6-7 right now.
Shut up.
6-7.
I did it on purpose.
I did not mean to do that. I swear I did not mean to do that.
Okay, I'll go. You know what? I'll go with the Patriots logo.
That's a pretty cool logo.
I just changed it.
It's not the best.
I changed it like 3 times at the last second.
It's not the best, but I do think it's cool. It's got the red, white, and blue accents. I'm still like a 6-7.
Think like. Okay, never mind.
I'm still like a 6-7. Charlie, give me a sports trophy.
Bro, what? Change that question. That's stupid.
That's a good one.
No, we don't know I don't know what all the trophies look like. Give me a real question.
Okay. Give me give me an NBA point guard.
Be a point guard. Steph Curry.
Shoot. Okay, that's pretty good. That's like top 3 in the league. So
Right.
now I'm like an 8-9. I get one more question.
Yeah, one more.
Let's go with a college football stadium pulse.
The Big House.
That's good. That's top 10 for sure. I think I'm at an 8 or a 9. I think it's a little lower. I don't know because Steph's pretty good. He's getting older. He's been really good this year. I wouldn't say he's the best point guard in the league anymore. I'm gonna go with an 8.
It was 9.
Dang it!
It was 9. Yeah.
That was good.
Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson was good.
I should have said AJ Brown.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
But Lane Johnson's a Hall of Famer. So
That's true. I was just kind of thinking like,
that's
true.
You just don't have ball now. It's just okay.
I was close. That was a good one.
You were good. I think the logo one screws you over. They all suck. What do you think was a good logo?
My favorite logo. I'm a big fan of like the Bills and like.
I almost said Bills.
The Bills would probably be my favorite,
Lions.
and I love the Panthers too.
I almost said Lions or like.
Lions a good one.
Or like Falcons maybe because of all the symbolism.
I like the Vikings too. I think my 3. Dolphins is a good one.
I almost said Vikings too. At the last second,
If you would have said Vikings, I would have been higher.
I went like Lions, Vikings, Patriots. Cause I thought at the very last second, I thought like Prestige, and I was like, okay.
That's true. Yeah, and I think I brought it higher because the red, white, and blue and stuff.
That's what people like think about a lot with logos, like the Prestige and like how like classic they are.
Yeah.
So all right,
Which that's a good
all right,
logo.
I'll close my eyes. What's the number?
All right.
With your fingers.
Watching, this is the number.
Again, if you're an audio, you're a loser. All right. Okay. I'll start you off with an NFL team this year, like skill based. Let me change that. NFL coach.
Okay, can I look at the teams so I can remind myself?
NFL coach.
Okay. It's a tough one. This is just based off of this year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Mike McCarthy.
Okay, he's like middle of their bet. I'll say like 4 to 6.
7.
Shut up. MLB power hitter. This year.
Oof. Okay. I'll go.
It's like Luis Arias would be one.
We'll go Trey Turner.
Trey Turner again, like middle of the pack. I'll say like 4 or 5.
That's like the first player that popped to my mind. I tried to think of other ones. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, Trey
good.
Turner.
My boy.
What do you like? They made a documentary about him on Netflix. I saw the other day.
Okay.
It's like a 20-minute documentary.
Good stuff.
And it's like
Is it just about like how they booed him?
It's
and
about, it's about
he
a
gave
slump
standing
and that
ovation?
one guy sort of like did the.
It's like standing ovation. The whole
Yeah.
crowd did standing ovation, and then he got good. That was beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, it was about that. It's like literally 25 minutes on Netflix. I'm like, I'm not watching a 25-minute documentary.
Let's see. Yeah, that's dumb. I should not write that.
Like that's crazy.
I'll say this is way too much thinking. By the way, I'll say NBA All Star this year.
Okay. I'm trying to think of the All Stars again. I'm gonna go with J-Dub, Jalen Williams.
Ooh, that's lower. I'm at a 4 now. I think I'm pretty hard set at a 4. So what can get you to say like 4? I mean, like
That was a good question.
okay, like over like inning in baseball.
Just an inning.
Like
in
how
baseball.
good it is. How good.
Okay,
the inning
that's a good question.
Thought about this earlier.
I'm gonna go. You talked about this earlier.
Thought about it earlier.
I'm gonna go with the 3rd inning.
3rd inning.
Let's go with the
You can't change
bottom of the 3rd inning.
Bottom of the 3rd. Our bottom of the 3rd is a little better. You know, you're kind of like getting bored at this point. It hasn't really jumped back up yet. I'll clear cut it a 4. Give me 4.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Good work.
Good stuff. All right.
Good work. Good questions. The coach one was really good.
Yeah.
I was really trying to think of it, and I'm like, I wanted to say like Dave Canales. That's what I was really gonna say, but then I was like,
I already
wasn't that bad of a coach.
But he was middle of the pack.
I know, but like I tried to go a little bit under that.
McCarthy's not a bad coach either.
I know. It's because he got fired. I tried to bring it down a little bit.
Fired. They couldn't settle on extension.
Okay, well,
That's
he
very
ain't
different.
the coach anymore.
No,
so
he's not. All right. There was a mutual agreement to it. Go ahead.
all right, I'll
Close your
close my eyes again.
This is the number. Okay.
All right. We're gonna go with a. Just give me a Western Conference NBA team. Bro has to look at the divisions. It's the ones on the bottom.
Really, is it?
Yep. Just like
Okay. Don't look. Look away. Oh, God. Western Conference NBA team. Suns.
Ooh. Ooh. Dang. We're talking about like this season. Shoot.
So 10, right?
Whoa, we pretty low. I'm not gonna lie. We're below 500 now, so I'm at like a 4 or 5 in that range. Ugh. Dang.
Think about the Western Conference teams, though.
Well, yeah, everyone's very good in the West, so it's hard to be good in the West. But I'm at like a 5. That's where I would say I'm at right now.
What? Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What?
You're delusional. Sorry.
Buddy, it's just because I'm a fan, bro.
You're delusional. I'll talk about it after.
Let's go with an MLB stadium or park.
Talking about like, okay. Okay. I gotta think of like, there's no MLB logo up here. I'll say. Ooh, voice crack there. Say. Shut up. I'll go with like. This is hard. Okay, I'll go with Citi Field.
That's Mets.
Yes.
It's just the worst in New York. I think that brings up like a little bit, maybe a little down. I don't know. City
That
Field
was a
ain't
bad
great.
question from you.
City Field ain't great. I'm probably like 4 or 5.
You know what's
so.
awesome? PNC Park.
That's the
Greatest, best stadium.
Yeah,
And then-
the Pirates one.
I love Truist Park as well. Haven't
That's
been
the
to Citi
greatest.
Field.
Do you ever go to SunTrust?
What's-
That's a cool stadium.
What's your stadium?
Before they demolished.
Oh
the
yeah,
race.
no, I didn't go that. And I went to Minute Maid a lot, obviously, and it's all right, not that good. And then, what's the other one? Oh, I went to Fenway. It was cool, but it wasn't like crazy.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go with NBA player based on aura.
Based on aura.
Just straight up aura. Just like. Because like we talking like at number 1 we talking like Shea. Like Shea got so much.
Where are you at right now?
I'm like
Where-
a 4 or 5.
Clint Capella.
That's- okay, I'm at like a 3. That is funny. Yeah, I'm at a 3. Okay, last one.
Clint Capella is lower than a 3.
No, he ain't, bro. His aura's tough, bro.
There's no aura.
Wait, dude, when he came in the league and
Maybe
had
like
that,
a -2.
and he had that little like remember that blonde patch he used to have when
Yeah.
he first came in the league? That was so tough, bro.
All right, last one, quick.
I'm gonna go with a Super Bowl halftime performance.
I'll go Usher.
Yo, that's really bad. I'm not gonna.
Usher,
lie.
it wasn't that
That was
bad,
my
okay.
least favorite.
All right.
I'm at a 2 to a 3, and I feel like you've been trying to get me to go lower this entire time. I don't think you would go 1. I don't think you would say Suns at 1, so I'm gonna go with a 2.
It was 3.
Dang.
And no, you're just not very good. Okay.
Dang.
The Suns are not a 5.
I said a 4 to a 5.
They're the
I said a
11
4 to a
seed.
5. I said a 4 to a
They're
5.
the 11 seed.
In the West.
Yeah,
in
and
the
you're a
West.
Western Conference team.
Well, yeah, but like
So
in the
you're-
West, it's hard to win.
Well, yeah, but still, their record might be good, but for the West, it's terrible.
Bro, if we were in the East, bro, it would be tight.
Yeah, but if you asked NBA team, then yeah, but you didn't. You asked Western Conference team.
Yeah, you know what?
And that you're delusional.
Buddy, you're the worst team in the NBA, so let's...
We're not.
let's not
Wizards
talk
are
about
worse by a lot.
it. Yeah, and the Jazz, I think.
No, I mean we're right with the Jazz. I don't know. As of a couple days ago, we're worse than the Jazz.
Okay,
My eyes are closed.
Okay, hold on, I didn't think of a number. Alright, we're gonna go with... this one.
Okay. I would say like college basketball team, but I have no idea about any of them other than like Duke, LSU. So I'm not doing that. Let's go with day of the week for sports.
Day of the week for sports. We're gonna go with a... let's go to Tuesday.
That's pretty terrible. Okay, I'm at 1, maybe 2. It doesn't get worse. So 1. But then Wednesday's like with it, so I don't know. Okay,
Yeah,
this helps me. This helps me.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of weird, but kind of quirky. I'll say like a point total in football.
What do you mean a point
Like
total?
a point total for a team in football.
Like what they score in the entire
Yeah.
game?
This is probably a terrible question. I don't really care.
I'm gonna go with 9.
9? We're still in the 1 to 2, right? I feel like if it was 0, I feel like if it was 1, you'd say 0. So I'm thinking maybe 2. Let's go with just a sport. Just a sport.
I'm gonna go with middle school baseball.
Yo, what? Youth baseball is so much fun. Okay, I'm at 2. Maybe up to 3 now. Because youth baseball is great. It's definitely not 1. I know that. So I can X that out. Try to differentiate between 2 and 3 here. Oh, that's a tough. Okay, I'll say... This is not
Tough.
easy.
You need a good question here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
NFL, like NFL quarterbacks in the postseason based on like how they played the entire time. This is a bad question. This is so bad.
Dak Prescott.
He was in the postseason this year, buddy.
Just this year? I
Yeah,
thought you
it's
meant
this
their
year,
entire
this
career. Okay, this year? We'll go with... It's a tough one.
Based on that, I already know what I'm guessing. You could say like anything.
Let's go with Jared Goff.
2. Final answer.
1.
Youth baseball is not a 1.
To watch.
I didn't say to watch. I said sport.
You said sport, yeah, and I'm thinking of like to watch because
You
we
could've
don't,
said, like-
we don't play.
You could have said like rugby or like soccer or like
I'm not gonna lie to you. Rugby's more fun to watch than baseball. Any level
you
of
could-
baseball.
Women's soccer.
Okay, well let's
Women's soccer is the worst sport.
Women's soccer in the Olympics is 1,000% more fun to watch than men's soccer.
In the Olympics, maybe.
Okay, well we're talking sport as a whole.
Yeah,
like you said.
as a whole, the sport is terrible.
There's
Baseball
might be worse. Like I'm not.
No,
joking.
not even
baseball
close.
might be worse.
You could have said like
middle school
bowling.
baseball to watch.
You could have
oh my
said
God.
bowling. You could have said cricket.
Bowling's a fun sport.
You could have said like
Bowling's fun.
you could have said curling. You could say anything.
Curling's fun in the
so
Olympics.
bad.
I'd rather watch curling in the Winter
In the
Olympics than
Olympics.
baseball in the Sommer Olympics.
That's
Where
not
else
good for
do
you.
you see curling?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. But like if you go to like I don't know, the UK, you ain't gonna see a baseball game.
They actually play in the UK. They play in the London games.
Oh my God.
Philly's
bro.
down in that.
In the London game. I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Same
regularly. You're not gonna go see a baseball game regularly on a regular.
You're
weekend.
talking now. We're talking about other countries because you know you're wrong.
Well, no. All I'm saying is like baseball's just an American sport mainly. It is an American sport.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
We didn't say it. You said sport is
Baseball
all.
sucks. Or baseball's not. Suck.
Oh, caught him.
I
Caught
love
him.
baseball.
Got him.
I love baseball.
Got
You
him.
could have said curling, and I would have said 1, but you didn't.
Yeah, well, I like curling.
Which means-
it's my opinion, not yours.
I don't even know what curling is.
Bro, curling is so much fun.
horrible it
In
is.
the Olympics, bro, they'd be like,
It's like badminton.
oh yeah, badminton's pretty bad.
Yeah, you could have said some really
Well,
bad sports.
I was thinking of like the main like. I thought of the main four
You got
sports. I
Central.
picked the least favorite, and then I went down.
Synchronized swimming.
Bro, I wasn't thinking that in
You
advance.
could have said some really bad sports, but instead you decided
What's
to
wrong
say
with
baseball.
synchronized swinging?
And baseball's one like a top 10 most popular sport in the world, and you could have said any sport. Just saying.
I said middle school baseball.
Which is way better. Which is better than MLB.
You would rather watch middle school baseball than the MLB?
Yes.
Yeah, that's saying something for sure about
Yes.
about your game.
Middle school baseball is awesome.
To play. You would not go watch a middle school baseball game.
I think they're fun to watch,
Willingly.
but I wouldn't want to do it.
Exactly.
But
That's why it's a
But
one.
I think they're chill to watch.
Out of anything that I would like to go watch a sport right now,
See,
think about what
I'd rather
would be
watch.
favorite.
I'd rather go watch a youth baseball game than a curling match,
Nah.
or a bowling match, or a badminton game,
Nah, bro.
or synchronized swimming event.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I wasn't thinking that deep.
You should
You
have.
told me not to think. You told me to think the first thing that popped in my brain.
I told you not to think too much. You could have thought bad sport and said a bad sport,
Nah,
but you
bro.
didn't. All right.
I should
Anyway,
have gone lower when I said like Dak Prescott in
Well,
the playoffs. I
well, I
slipped
thought
on
still
that
about
one.
like 2. Like
No, he's
One
been
or
like
two.
generally the worst guy in the playoffs ever. In the last
Okay.
like 10 years.
Jared Goff was pretty terrible. What else did you say?
What?
Like
What were the
what was
questions?
the other? I forgot. What were the first 2? It was like
I don't remember.
I don't know. Why
Point total for a team. I said 9.
9. Yeah, you could have said 0.
No, imagine losing like 9 to 40 and losing like 40 to 0. 9
I'd
to
rather
40
lose
is
not
worse.
40 to 9 because you
No,
score.
No, you would.
It's like
3
what-
field goals and you barely ever get the ball.
Or a
besides that.
touchdown and a safety.
Okay.
Or a missed extra point and a field goal.
Yeah,
A lot of
okay.
different ways to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I would have said 0 because not scoring is the worst.
Well, yeah, but then you would have just gotten it.
That's what you're trying to let me do.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
We got
All
to
right.
let it go.
All right.
We gotta make it fun.
We'll get James better at these things.
Okay.
Before next season, don't worry.
Okay. I actually was the only one who didn't guess either of them, so technically I'm the better one because you actually guessed one of mine.
Well, mine, like, I feel like I put you in a position to guess it. You were just one off every time.
Whoa.
So that was just more like
or you weren't giving me good enough
You
questions.
threw a 50-50 shot.
I gave you a perfect deal on that first one. Perfect.
What do you mean?
You
perfect
guessed the
what?
number perfectly.
Yeah,
My
which is
answers
good.
to the questions perfect.
Yeah. Well,
I
they're
got
my
it. I
questions,
got one
so it's
off
more
of
on me
it.
than on like I
Well, I have
asked
to
the
answer
question.
them.
But like asking the question is more important than answering.
Bro,
the
what?
question. Because if I ask like,
Then you
a
should have
bad
asked better questions.
I did.
That's
ask
why
good
you didn't
questions.
get it.
You gave bad answers. All right.
You asked the sport.
Anyway, that's a good question. All right. Anyway, end of the season, pretty chaotic, and it was not supposed to be this long, but I don't really care. Next season's gonna be great. End of March, middle of March. See y'all then. Until
Season
then,
4.
we'll probably keep posting a little bit. I don't know.
We'll put out some shorts and stuff.
See you then.
Keep y'all entertained.
Till then, peace out, guys.
Peace.
And audio and out.